What up, Wolfpack? It's your boy Mari, back at again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into Cypher Part 4. From what I can tell, this does not have a name like Part 2 and Part 3 did. So just Cypher Part 4. I am super excited to get into this. I have enjoyed this Cypher series so much, especially because I'm petty, but also because the rapping has been amazing. The beats have been great as well. Don't forget that I will be ranking the 4 ciphers on my Twitter. Link to that is in the description, as well as like on the about section of my YouTube channel. That should be up shortly after you guys see this video, just giving my opinion on which is which. You guys asked for that, so I will be doing that on Twitter. Also, I'll be reacting to the medley of the ciphers. I'm gonna put that on my Patreon because I've been told that video gets strike down a lot, and given that I've already been shadow banned for getting a video strike down, I'd rather not take the chance, especially if you get 3, then, you know, they kill your channel. So that's going to be over on my Patreon. Link to that is also in the description. Also, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably won't know this, but I've been working on merch. It's been a whole process trying to get you guys the best quality for the cheapest price, you know, finding that middle ground. So I'm super excited about that. Again, follow me on Twitter, you'll get more updates about that, but definitely make sure to keep an eye out for that, because the stuff is going to be amazing. I think that's everything. Yeah, so without further ado, I will see all you guys on the other side. Peace. Okay, so first off, already, I feel like that intro was longer than some of the previous intros, and it built. So we got first the backing melody, and then we got the lead melody, and then we got the drum section, and then, you know, it led into, I don't know, intro, first verse, first chorus. I don't know. I haven't seen the song structure yet, but the intro was layered, and it showed you the individual layers of the beat, which this beat at first, that like synth, it's like a sine synth of some kind. That's a very Toronto sound. And what I mean by that is, like, this beat sounds like it could have been produced by Boi-1da or 40, which, like, those two producers, 40 in particular, but also Boi-1da, they blew up off making beats for Drake, and in 40's case, executive producing for Drake's albums. And this sounds like something that I could totally hear Drake on, which is cool. It's like a little vibe. It's less, how do I word this? It's less complex and chaotic than especially Part 2's beat. But like really all of the beats in particular, this one's more like vibey and smooth. So I'm interested to see what they do on this, but very interesting. That's not, I never know what to expect with them beat selection wise, because they rap over such a wide selection of different beats stylistically, but that in particular was like very radio friendly, which was not expected. So let's see what they got. Okay, so 2 things. One, let's start with the change in the beat. The beat goes through this wave filter, which basically cuts out certain frequencies, which is how you get that wow, 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 and then it like comes back in and starts to become more clear, and then it starts to muffle again. So that's basically just sending a filter throughout the frequency landscape, and as it goes across, it cuts. It doesn't remove them. It just kind of mutes them, and it creates that effect. The lyrics. he is saying like these things in quotes, and he's saying sorry bae, sorry bae, sorry bae. This last one, I was kind of confused what he was saying until he said pronunciation, diction, one other thing, and then this. When he said, "Oh, face not an idol," that made me think back to the videos I did where, like, you know, the introduction videos to BTS where they talk about all the stuff that the boys went through and how people used to say that he doesn't have the face of an idol and he's not attractive enough to be an idol, which I still think is bananas, especially because like all of them now are considered some of the most attractive people on earth. But I guess this is him basically apologizing for stupid stuff that people say, which is an interesting approach to take with that, and also, again, not expected. So basically, all of that leading up to that was just different ways that people commonly attack him, I guess. And he's basically like, y'all say the same stuff, bro. This is boring, which I get, because like, if you've ever been picked on for any really distinguishable thing, like you've been bullied for the same thing consistently, eventually it just starts to lose its meaning. You're like, bro, I already know. This reminds me of when Eminem in 8 Mile and like the final battle, he basically spends 90% of the verse talking about himself and basically shitting on himself, and then he goes, "But I know something about you," and then basically destroys the guy, and then goes, "Now tell them something they don't know about me," which is his way of saying, I know all the stuff you're going to say about me, bro. That has no effect on me anymore. Like, you're not original for saying the same stuff that, you know, a million other people have tried to attack me over. And I think that's a really cool philosophy to do. That would also be very interesting if in the next part of this verse, he takes that philosophy to basically be like, I know all the stuff you're about to say about me. Now let me tell you something about you. So let's see what happens next. Okay, so I guess this is going to be the chorus because the beat was changing there for a second. We've switched to Hobie. Okay, so we'll go back a little bit. But that end section was also very interesting. So many like interesting philosophies touched on here. He did not do what I just said I thought he was going to do. What he instead did was take the no PR is bad PR approach, where he was basically saying, I prefer hate comments over no comments. And even if you don't like me, you still know about me. You're still talking about me. And that's one from the standpoint of like a YouTuber. We get attacked a lot in comment sections, as is the nature of YouTube. But what people don't realize is when they're leaving hate comments, they're just boosting the engagement on the video, which shows the video to more people. It actually helps us as YouTubers get our videos exposed more, which is why people do clickbait and, you know, try to do things that will get reactions from people and get like people really pissed off and get lots of comments, because it ends up helping the video when you're actually trying to attack the person. And same thing when you're a celebrity, because they're not really YouTubers, but it's the same thing when they release music videos and aunties come on there and they're attacking them. They're just helping the engagement of the video, and YouTube's like, well, people care about this video enough to comment, might as well show it to more people, which helps their careers and helps keep them relevant, which is ironic because if people just stopped talking about them, it would do more damage to their careers than attacking them constantly. And so, yeah, very interesting philosophy, very different approach than he took, especially last two, but really the last three ciphers, where it was a much more aggressive, like, I'm going to destroy you kind of approach, where this is more so just like, bruh, I'm bored. Like, y'all bore me with this. And you're not even hurting me. Not only am I bored, you're helping me with your BS. Very interesting shift in perspective from the rap god. Wait, nope, that's a different. The rap. Nope, he doesn't go by that anymore. By the one true president of all our hearts. This beat is so far much more simplistic than the last three, really, but especially the last two, part 2 and part 3 in the Cypher series. The chorus is just the final layering of the intro section. So when the verses are that first layer, that backing melody, that and then the chorus brings in that do 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 do. It's like a very like light, playful kind of lead synth melody over the top. This beat is very catchy and very repetitive, and so I could really see this song being played, like getting radio play. Versus like the last three are more like kind of like Underground King type anthems where they're like, F you, F the world, I don't care, I'm gonna do it. This song is much more like radio friendly, at least so far. We'll see what the other two boys have to say, but based on RM's lyrics, his delivery, and the lyrics, and also the fact that the chorus is in English, like all of this is much more like brand friendly, as they say. And so again, very big shift. I don't remember the exact dates that you guys told me that these were released, but I know that there's like a big gap, and it kind of like shows the difference in their careers, in that as you get bigger and have more to lose, like you can't be saying the same stuff. Okay, so this is again, not aggressive. Hobie has been the least aggressive of the three throughout the Cypher series, especially because he was attacked the least by the people they were responding to in the Cypher series, so that makes sense. But this, again, similar to, was it part 2? Where his verse is mostly, so far, just about his ambition, basically being like, yeah, we're awesome. We're going to keep being awesome. You can sit there. I'm not going to fail. I can't even pronounce failure. Like, I'm going to keep doing this. This is what we do. Me and my bros, we rule this. Don't know what that means. Whatever that end, he went, I'm a cat, you're a mouse, I'm gonna put an X through something. Yeah, click, I'm cat, everyone's mouse. I choose and put an X like cows? Cause? You look, the Korean lyric version also has this as KAWS. So maybe that's a reference to something. I don't know. If you know what that means, drop down in the comment section down below. Thank you very much. I like when where they take the end of their verse, or sometimes they do it in the middle of the verse, but their verse and incorporate it into the chorus directly, where like the chorus becomes an extension of their verse, like how Hobie did at the end, where the end of his sentence he's saying, these are the like first and last things I'm gonna say to you, and it's I love myself, and I just think that's so smart. It gives me the feeling of when you're watching a movie and they say the title of the movie in the script, and you're like, you know the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio where he's like, oh, that's how I feel when I see that. And so yeah, as far as flow goes, you know, Hobie be the flow god. He had like 3 or 4 different flows in there. At one point, his flow, he switched from following the beat directly to like it was like diametrically opposed to that, from being offbeat, but like intentionally offbeat, not like he lost the beat, and then came back and sped up the flow. Just doing a lot of different things flow-wise, which is always my favorite part of his rapping. He's just always just skating on the beat, really. And this beat in particular is great for that. Like, his rap style is really good for these kinds of repetitive beats. It really accentuates, wow, he's doing a lot of different things on this same beat. The beat didn't change, he changed. And that can get lost when the beat is more complex and doing a lot of like disjointed and crazy things. So, yeah, Stan Talent. That's really what this whole rant boils down to. We're going back. We're go. Shut up. I don't want to. Don't leave a comment. Don't in the Premiere chat. I don't care. We're going back. That was hard. That was hard already. Should have eaten this beat already. Back, microphone in the jack. Everything he was saying. I love it. We're going back. Said, call me Crow Tit, which is Bepse. Is that how you say Bepse? That song is fire. I'm guessing this came after that song, which that song actually has a more cypher feel to it than cypher from the standpoint of like their particular cypher series. More cypher feel to it than this song, but that song is hard too. Okay, so I love when they do this, and this is like very much a mic drop kind of vibe that Suga's on right now, where he's like, you can sit there and act cool and act hard, but the whole time I'm gonna be doing me, and I'm gonna be doing better than you, and all you can do is just see me doing better than you. Like every day I'm cashing checks, paycheck, payday, Rolex on my wrist. I'm doing it every day. That's rude. That was rude. You didn't have to do it like that. Like, man said, I'm so far above you that even you being jealous, even you coveting what I got is ridiculous. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh! Okay, hold on 1 second. This section right here, it says, I'm gonna earn money from now on, by all means, please healthily. That reminds me of the, what were you guys saying in the Be Free? It was please be healthy, that's what it was. I still, to this day, get please be healthy comments in the comment section of the video that I made, the Roast and Be Free video, and like that situation. And see, that's why I like doing these, because every time I do one of these, I get some other little joke or comment that y'all be saying in my comment sections with no context or explanation at all. But that's really hard, though. That's a bar, because whether you realize it or not, he's basically saying the thought process where people are like, the best revenge is to have your enemies see you do well. And he's basically saying, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to leave or go somewhere. I want you to live well, to prosper, just enough to see me do better than you. Just enough to see me cash these paychecks daily. I want you to be good enough to see me doing better than you. That's rude. This is rude. Suga's whole verse is rude. That's mean. That's mean. You have to do him like that. You didn't have to do him like that. I mean, I ain't mad though. I like it. I like that though, where they would that be the third? Yeah, because each verse had a chorus following. So that was the third chorus leading into the fourth chorus, and they put out the drum section, and it built up over time, and then they brought a clap in, and boom, and then brought the drum section back. It was a very, I've touched on this in like other songs. That's like a very like EDM style production technique where you're just building tension, and it's a tension and release thing, which helps like release positive energy in your brain. I've talked about all this already, but yeah, I thought that was a very smart way to do it. And this song is structured so differently than all of the whole message of the song is very different than the other ciphers, but the beat and the song structure is very different than the other ciphers, but I'll touch more on that in like the outro post section. Fire. That was fire. That was super. I love myself. Player hater, you should love yourself. Anyway, I feel like some people I don't want to say they may not like it. I feel like some people may be disappointed that is the least cipher that we've gotten. Versus like, say like Dang is like a more, or even Bepsei is like even a more, like that energy, you know? The first three songs were a mood versus this is a vibe. And what I mean by that is like, those first three songs, you gotta be in a certain kind of headspace, or at the very least, they're gonna put you in a certain kind of headspace with the aggression and the emotion that is being delivered in not only the raps, like even if you don't understand the lyrics, it's the flow, it's the cadence, it's the beat, and again, even more so, it's the lyrics once you understand what they're saying. Versus this is just like, it's vibey. You know, I said earlier that I could see this getting radio play, and this really is. This is like a song that could be played for people who aren't in that mind space, you know, just to vibe to, just to enjoy, have a good time. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times to figure out where I have it in my rank, because I already know for the other three, my ranking of the other three. So, like I said, I'll be dropping that ranking on Twitter. If it's not up by the time you guys finish this video, it will probably be up shortly thereafter, so definitely go follow me on Twitter for that. Oh, I said I was going to touch on the song structure, and the song structure of this is very different, with the double chorus at the end, the chorus at the end instead of just like ending on Sinister Joker Laugh by Suga. Yeah, this series has been such an interesting thing, and like you guys said in part 1, I did get to see the growth of them as artists, of them as rappers throughout the course of this over time. I don't know if they're gonna come out with a Cypher Part 5. The date on this is from like 2018, so it's been a few years. Either way, this series was really cool. Definitely make sure to leave comments down below for other things that you would like me to react to. And like I said before, the medley is going to be on my newly created Patreon. So if you're interested, go check that out. The link to that will be in the comment section down below. And I will see all of you guys next time. Have a great day.